Hi, I'm Josh Shuttleworth, and this is my presentation on gun control in America. So, first of all, what is the issue? There are basically two sides to this issue. One side is for stricter gun control laws, and the other are against those strict gun control laws. And there's two arguments, or there's main arguments for both sides. For those who are advocates for stricter gun laws, they usually talk about the increase in gun-related deaths and gun-related violence, mass shootings in our country. They believe there should be stricter laws when buying guns, and it should be a harder and more difficult task for people to buy guns. Talking about more extensive background checks, more training should be required. They also, a big argument is that of what guns should be allowed to be purchased. Those who are advocates for gun control believe Americans don't need military-style assault weapons. However, the big comeback or rebuttal to that argument is that there's really no clear description of what a military assault-style weapon is. And they also believe that there should be limits on the magazine capacity of these guns, as in you don't need a gun with a 30-round magazine to protect yourself. And those who are against gun control, usually one of their main sayings is guns don't kill people, people kill people. They also often bring up the Second Amendment, where it states that the government will not infringe upon the citizen's right to bear arms. And they believe that these laws won't really affect law-abiding citizens, as those that want to commit these crimes are going to get their hands on guns, assault-style weapons, guns that have, or magazines that have a higher ammo capacity, and all it will do is make those who are law-abiding citizens more susceptible to gun violence because they don't have the right weapons to defend themselves. So what are some of the statistics? So in the United States, we rank second in the world for annual gun-related homicides. We spend $4.5 billion annually on the healthcare and recovery of gun violence victims. Kids under the age of 15 are 12 times more likely to be killed by a gun than 25 other industrial countries combined. And 92 deaths occur every day in the United States. And 71% of those deaths, or 71 of those people that committed those crimes had a previous arrest, and 41% had been convicted of a felony. So, do I believe there should be stricter gun control laws? Yes, I absolutely do. The main reason is that the only real reason an American would have an assault-style weapon with a 30-round magazine would be as a hobby or for sport. And I don't believe that one's hobby should be placed above the safety and lives of thousands, countless other people in this country. And as addressing the issue or the argument that these laws won't affect criminals because they'll get their hands on these guns anyways, isn't really a valid argument, because you can apply that same logic to lots of different things. You can say, drugs should be legal because those who want to do drugs are going to get their hands on them anyways. But it is the process of making those things harder to obtain and regulating them. And that's all you can do. And I think we should, no matter what, take steps in the direction of trying to limit the number of homicides and mass shootings that we have in our country, because it is seemingly getting out of hand. As a student, I've the thought that I'm even thinking about what I would do in a situation where there's a school shooter is a scary thought. And for parents who have to worry about sending their kids to school every day, especially in cities and in places where it's more likely for something to happen, I think that we should be taking every step we possibly can towards protecting the people of America. Of course, people should still have their right to bear arms. I don't think the right to bear arms should be taken away by any means, but I think there is a limit to what people should be able to do, and it should be more difficult and more extensive regarding the process to buy guns. So there's my presentation. Thank you for listening, and goodbye.